Hello, here is some information about volunteering. The information is from a charity called VODA. What is volunteering? Volunteering is helping a voluntary organization, a community group, or a charity that doesn't make a profit and is helping the community. A volunteer is a person who chooses to give their time and skills to help in the community without being paid. Volunteering is a free choice. People volunteer if they want to. What do volunteers do? There are lots of charities and community groups you can volunteer with and loads of different things you can do. Some examples are gardening, IT, cooking, woodwork, helping at events, and more. You can choose what you're interested in. You can choose when and where you want to volunteer. Volunteering is not helping private businesses or companies that make a profit. What level of English do you need to be able to volunteer? It's important to be able to understand health and safety, the rules of the organization, any training you need, and your rights as a volunteer. Some kinds of volunteering don't need a high level of English, for example, gardening or serving tea and coffee. Other kinds of volunteering need quite a high level of spoken English, for example, advice work or reception. For some kinds of volunteering, it is useful to speak more than one language. Your language skills can be very useful. There are lots of kinds of volunteering to suit different people. Some useful information. Most organizations can help cover travel expenses to get to volunteering. You can check this with the organization. Some organizations might ask you for a reference. This means they would like to contact someone who knows you before you start volunteering. This could be a tutor at your college, a family friend, or someone from a support organization might be able to give a reference for you. For volunteering with vulnerable people, for example children, volunteers need a background check. This is called a DBS check. Certain documents are required for this check. You can find out more about this from the organization or from your local volunteer center. There are loads of different types of volunteering available. You can try volunteering and see if you like it. Here are some quotes from volunteers about their experience. Farida said, "Volunteering is useful for everyone, for the volunteer and for the people you support. I feel happy and useful when I volunteer." Bonnie said, "Life has its ups and downs. Giving, sharing together, and supporting one another are beautiful values." So, how can you find out more about volunteering? Volunteer centers are a good place to find out about volunteering. They keep a list of different charities and community groups that would like to have volunteers. They can find out what you're interested in doing and try to match you with a suitable opportunity. You can contact a volunteer center or council for voluntary service in your area. You can also contact them if you have an idea for a community group or charity that you would like to start. You can contact registered charities and ask about volunteering opportunities. This video was made in February 2025. Information can change, so you can check with your local volunteer center to make sure all the information is still correct.